Hello, welcome to my channel once again. I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for watching this video. If you are new on this channel, please subscribe to the channel so that, and also enable the notification bell so that you can get alerted when I drop new content. In this short video, I'll be discussing, I'll be talking about some of these FX, MLM and all of that, some of these investment platforms and all of that. So let's start with the MBA trading. Now, let me also say this. I hate to use the word I told you or I told them this and that. I am not happy at any point in time to have people lose their money. So I would never be part of, taking pleasure out of people losing their money. It is always very painful to me because I believe even if what you do with the money you are losing to these guys is to give it out to charity, you will feel good about yourself and you'll have made some people's life better than just losing it out there. So, and that's why we do some of these things we do, not because we want to take joy from and feel good from saying we told you. Nobody's going to gain anything from that. So watching this video to take it from that perspective. I'm not trying to beat or pull down people that lost money from these programs, but rather to help them learn better and do better next time. So let's start with MBA forex, or let me start with the other ones. Now, there's this news about Tradera shutting down. Now, no one knows exactly why they're shutting down, but there are speculations that it could be because of some regulatory issue. But then, one thing we noticed was the fact that before they eventually pulled the plug, some of their leaders were already jumping ship. Another one one of them was already pitching Epic Trading, which is a competitor to Tradera, and then another one, it's just what they do. So now, and then after that, they send a mail to all of their people that their videos that they paid for are now available on YouTube for free, and that's their legacy. So they are leaving now, and that's all. And that's how everything shut down, and that's how. But then the truth is, if people were really taking part and then enjoying what the service of Tradera truly said it is, then there shouldn't be so much noise about them shutting down, because what they claim to be providing is quality forex education and trade signal. So if you've been following their quality education, maybe by now you shouldn't even need their trade signals anymore. And then those education is what they are saying they are giving for free. But we know how this thing is. That is the service they claim to be offering. But then people don't really, some of their leaders and even the followers don't even watch or take part in the education. They focus on referring people that eventually refer people. So nobody really gets to use the stuff. It is just, in quote, a cover up for collecting people's money. So that's how some of these things works. So nobody really use some of this service. They just keep paying for it so that they can get paid. You get people to pay for it so that you can get paid your commission. Now, the commission is so interesting and then attractive that people would refer anyone possible to get those commission. And I understand. I've been on every side of this game, both for tangible MLMs, the one with good products and services and still existing today, and the ones with some of these intangible products, now services that are not really get used, but then used in such a way that people just use as an excuse to get people into the system and all of that. So now Tradera is shutting down, dumped their videos that people were paying for on YouTube, and then now vanished. So, I don't think they were running any investment, collecting people's money to the point of saying that they went away with people's money. But then people are so pained and then people are shouting and then, disappointed. Of course, it's understandable. But then you really did not lose anything in quote. You got the service you paid for and now it is even free. So, but then we understand how this is. People's livelihood has been cut short, and especially because of relationship built now turning so with their people and with their network. But then we understand how some of these things are. That's the way it will go. They are not built in themselves to last. Now, if you go and study MLM, basically, just do a little bit of search, Google search, YouTube videos, quality training about MLM. Now, the product or service you are referring people to come and taste must be something that is really solving a problem. Now, the truth is, these people, no one is actually watching the education or using the signal, so to say. Now, the few that are using the signal, once they find out that they can't cope with the risk, they let it be and then they keep referring. So it is really nothing that would be sustainable in the long run. Even if there was no regulatory issue, most likely it will still eventually have to, come down. Now, that's one side of the game. The other side of the game is what we have happening in Nigeria today, the MBA forex, which is a very popular investment platform where people dump at least $1,000 and get 15% monthly, if I'm right, and all of that. Now, let me quickly say this about, they also pride themselves in offering education and then investment. Now, who is going to go for education when I can dump my money and then earn, in quotes, passive income? So that's who we are. We don't like to do the work. We just want to make the money. Now, that's inherent in everyone, and then without exception. But then you have to intentionally know from experience and from training like this that it doesn't last, and some of these things you will still come back with premium tiers at the end of the day. Now, the most touching part of all of this news are people that borrowed money, took out their insurance, people that use their pension, people that use the money that they were told to use for something else to do some of these things. It's painful to use some of those news, but then the truth is, I ask myself, how dare you have that kind of confidence to put such money in a third-party investment? It is not, let me ask you a question. For some of you here that, do one sort of business or the other, in this Nigeria today, how much control do you have even on your own business, looking at some of these policy changes in the government, price hike here and there, instability in the economy here and there? How much control do you have on your own business, let alone now taking money and then putting it in another person, a third-party business that you have no control over? It is too risky to even imagine. And then this goes back to the core and foundation of investment. You don't leverage something you don't have control over. You don't use a leverage income on something you don't have control over. Even using it on something you have control over, it's dangerous, let alone what you don't have control over. But then so I hope, and I'm seriously praying with you guys that MBA trading will come back, as they've said. They said you guys are going to have some payments during the holiday, and then their office will be closed. That's the latest update for people that are following their updates. Now, they will have some of your money paid back to you. People that have pending withdrawals will have that paid to them during the holidays, but the office will be closed because of the holiday, and they will be open by the 5th of January. So I hope by then they'll be able to sort some of these things, and then things will go the way it's supposed to go. But to be realistic, I doubt it. That is the truth. I doubt there will be one reason or the other, excuse or the other. We know how this thing works. This is not the first time stuff like that happened in this country. So we know how some of those things works, and then it's just what it is. Now, that's two things that seems shutting down. Now, I've had people jumping ship from Tradera to Epic Trading to Cashfxgroup, and I'm asking myself, do our people really get to learn at all? People just, and then that's one thing about these leaders. I've seen some of these leaders don't even wait at all. They just jump ship and they start promoting something else. And I wonder, what does it? It doesn't go well with me, but it is what it is. They have to keep refining people to make money, to sustain their expensive lifestyle, and that is what it is. So, but then I cannot blame anybody or tell anybody what to do with their life. But then what I can say is I can educate you to make an informed decision. Now, this is EpicFx, and then they do almost the same thing as Tradera, and then they have all of those things. The only thing people said they are better of is their compensation plan is better than that of the one that went down Tradera. You can see the link again. You can see how it's going again. The focus is now on compensation plan. So nobody's talking about their education or their signal, so to say. It is compensation plan. Now this is another one, Cashfxgroup, and then the same thing everywhere. The same thing everywhere. So what is my plan? What is my advice concerning all of these things? If you're truly interested in forex, now before I say anything, please know that forex market or any financial market at all, forex, crypto, stocks, anything that's financial market is extremely risky, especially when you don't know what you are doing. And one of the things that indicate you know what you are doing is when you give your money to someone else to do for you. So it shows you don't know what you are doing, especially when you have to borrow that money or you have to take use money that has interest to. People do all sorts of things that just get me, amazed about the confidence in their ignorance. And that's what I can call it, the confidence of ignorance. And then when you see them talking, they sound, to someone that doesn't understand it, they sound so wise and so smart until the whole thing burst open and then their money is gone, vanished into thin air. Now, so this is what I say concern. If you are so much interested in the forex, in the forex market or any financial market at all, go pay a mentor, a coach that is really trading, not marketing an MLM group or something, or marketing anything. Someone that is a real trader. Pay the person to learn from the person and let them coach you, train you, and walk you through the process. It is not a get quick rich scheme. You're not going to start making big bucks today. It's going to take a time, just like every skills we build over time. You get better with your skills, you get better with your money management, you get better with your emotional control, your emotional intelligence, and how you control your emotions. You get better with time, and of course, you will lose money. That's the truth. But then you will know why you are losing the money, and you will know how to control it the next time. So it is better you have control than not having control at all. So I tell people every time, and I will tell you again today for free, whatever take your money off your hand into a third-party investment platform, whatever forget anything they say they are doing, especially if it is in this Nigeria, just know that the money you are giving to them is as good as gone. I don't want to care whatever name they say they have bearing, especially if it's a high interest yielding program. If they are promising you 10% monthly, 10%, 50% monthly, 35% monthly, whatever it is that they are, if it is easy, why is the hedge funds and investment banks not doing it? It's easy to generate that high income monthly. The truth is you can generate more than that for yourself. But then one thing is this, managing people's money and trading is totally different. And people don't know. Fund management and trading as a career is two different things entirely. Fund management is a career that you have to take your time to build, to understand, and then to maximize and to be able to stretch yourself, to be able to do it effectively. And then trading is another thing entirely. So so the fact that people said they are trading and then they are not doing fund management, now how they come together depends on two things. Now, how well the person is good at fund management, because most times it started as trading and then end up as something else. Now, because there are a few ways you can sustain such platforms, and one popular way is turning into a Ponzi. Many people don't even understand what Ponzi is. They will tell you this is not a Ponzi, but it's just a little bit like a Ponzi. I hear different things of late, I just laugh. Now, Ponzi is Ponzi. Whatever, of course, you can't understand if it's Ponzi or not if you are not on the inside or you don't understand some of these things. Now, for someone like me, I've been in this industry long enough, been on either side, both sides of this game long enough to understand that now this is not easily done. Let me not use the word doable. It's not easily done. It is not sustainable. That is the word I'm looking for. It is not sustainable. So
Paying people 50%, 30% monthly on that kind of money is not sustainable. The market is not always throwing out profit at you. How do you manage losses? So the truth is, it's easier to use the money of the new guys to pay the old guys and keep revolving like that than just entering the market and losing the money. Once you are not okay emotional wise, you keep losing money and then the whole thing will be gone. We've had different cases. It's just as if we keep recycling some of these things and then we don't seem to learn. But then let me stop here so that I don't make this video excessively long. Remember what I said. Anything that take your money out of your hand into some of these forex MLM investment programs, bring your money, take this percentage monthly, or all of those things. I mean, just consider that money as good as gone. Whatever you get before the event, before the program crashes, is a bonus. I mean, it's just God's grace on your life. So just consider it gone. If you're truly interested in learning in it or truly making money in the financial market, go after a coach that is really trading and then pay him or her to do what? To learn and walk you through this step by step. And if you are one of those guys that don't believe you should pay to learn forex, I also have an offer for you. That's where all of us started from. Now go to www.babypips.com and start learning for free. So there's no big deal in this thing. When you learn to an extent and you feel okay, now I think I know I need a coach, you can go after. And if you think you don't, please go, be free to open a demo account, a live account, and test your skills out. You would be able to measure and then validate your skills like that. Please be wise and don't lose your money here and there. Thank you for watching this video. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell so that you can get alerted when new videos like this drop on this channel. I'll also have the link to the site I mentioned, babypips.com, in the description so that you can be able to click and then. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.